Hello, Aries. This is Grand Madam with your general reading. I'm going to call this reading the What's Next. I'm going to deal with the shadow side, romance side, and the financial side. And it's funny, looking at this spread I have for you, it all seems to it all comes together. Now, everybody's home. It's a holiday here. I think it's President's Day. So any strange household noises you hear, it's the family. Please excuse them. What you're just hearing now coming on is the heat, okay? From the Dark Goddess, we have Pandora, which talks of curiosity, Nyx, respite, and Nematona, secrecy. From those three, evidently you're having some strong curiosity about a situation. And it's interesting because you're holding some secrets yourself. This looks to me like it's about relationships. But as I said before, your money and your love are all falling into alignment, which I think is quite interesting. The secrets you're holding are your emotions, your deep feelings. You're bottling them up, and that's not good. You can either talk it over with a friend that you trust, or to be extra safe, I would suggest you start journaling. Write it down on paper. Your feelings, your fears, what it is that you're holding so deeply before it bursts out on the wrong people. This way also everyone is protected, especially you, when those emotions flare up and flare out. After you've written it down, burn it. That way, those secret feelings that you have about a situation that you're curious about is safe. Now, the romance deck, you have trust, passion, and worth waiting for. So this seems to be all about a relationship, as I said before. But I'm going to look into this. First of all, I'm going to use the Kipper deck, and I'm going to find out just what the curiosity is. So what is it that Aries is so curious about? What is the curiosity that Aries... Now, something else. With this curiosity, some of you are about to launch a full-scale investigation into it. Be careful when you do that, because when you get discovered, there will be consequences for you. Okay? So you're going to have to do it very carefully. But first of all, let's see what it is. One more. That's it. One more. Oh, Spirit says one more. Okay. That was two. There. How about that? That's good. Okay. Spirit says that's good. I've already called on the spirit guides for the Aries collective. Which pile, Spirit? Okay. Okay, here we go. Whenever I pull from pile 2, it's going to be hot. And the card... Oh. You're curious about a marriage? These cards are upside down. And main female, the woman in the marriage. That's interesting. So what is the curiosity about the maid? Oh, Lord. Ah, Aries. 2 women. 1 man or 2... Are we talking polyamory here? Oh, shucks. Aries, here's the curiosity. Are you spying on some of your friends, Aries, or is this you? You're curious about this marriage between the main female and an older female, and someone's broke. Oh, you're one of the friends, and everyone knows it. Oh, my God. Now, Aries, if that's the situation, mind your business. Mind your business. No, you would not talk about that unless you are personally involved with that. Okay. So there's a marriage taking place. Somebody's getting married, but somebody has 2 women. Let's see what the secret... If that's curiosity, let's see what the secrecy is. My God. Give me a card for secrecy. Give me some cards for secrecy. Oh, my Lord. Or is this a second marriage for a friend of yours? Oh my God. No, it's for you? Okay, my love. How can you get married when you're broke? Well, that's not a good idea. I tell you that right now. Or how can you choose? Uh, if it's for you, Aries, it's time for that investigation. Somebody is broke financially. Uh, which one to marry is up to you. I can't give you that because you know your heart's desire much better than I do. But let's see what the big secret is. Okay. What is the big secret here? Okay. Not in this case. Oh, hell, here we go. The house. What about the house? Sudden wealth. Someone just sold a house? Someone gave them a house? You know, sudden wealth is also value. It may not be cash, but it be value. Gift for the lovers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, so this house, this sudden wealth, this is the love nest. Well, what is it you want to know about the love nest? What about the love nest? Okay. A lover gave you a gift. They gave you a house. Yeah, I'd keep that to myself too, Aries. Okay? Moving right along. Okay. Now, the situation is calling for you to have faith. I'm reading from the Romance Angels deck. Um, mm, I still don't see a problem. Let's see. So, what is the issue? What is it that you don't trust, Aries, in your love relationship? As long as that house is in your name, you should be fine. Oh, Eight of Swords, you're all in your head about another relationship. See the centaur in the back? Someone's watching. These days, someone's always watching. Okay, what is it about this? You're all in your head about some relationship. Another relationship, or are you all in your head about the one you currently have? Whoop, 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 whoop. The Empress, the Queen of Queens. She could be Libra or Taurus. And in some people's charts, both. She is Mother Nature. She is the mother. She is a mature woman. She is experienced in life. She doesn't play any games, though. Unless, unless this card in particular is just representing Libra. Okay? Instead of just the other qualities that I mentioned with the goddess. So, give me more, Spirit, on this trust. Why is Aries, thank you. Aries wants the truth. This is the Ace of Swords. Okay? You see that bondage in the background, that bondage scene, and look what's on the table. You have a sword, you have a dagger, you have a heart with a nail in it. Yeah, baby, I would watch that too. Take my time. The truth is coming out on the Empress and on the relationship. That's where you are having difficulty with trust. Well, just don't jump into anything. Wait and see. These cards aren't read upside down. This is the Four of Wands. It could be, Aries, for some of you, I'll say it this way. Some of you are trying to, you want someone you can build with. For others of you, you've already built yourself up a foundation. But there's a problem. There's a serious problem here. What is the problem here? Give me a card on the Four of Wands, Spirit, please. That one. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the problem is the Magician card. You have all the qualities of a magician. You have all the resources. But there are those of you out there who feel that you're being manipulated. Or there are those of you out there who are doing some manipulations to make this thing come into fruition. So, the issues of trust. Some of you just straight up don't trust the Empress. Others of you wish they could trust the Empress and you want to build a foundation with them. However, there's a bit of a manipulation here. What's this manipulation about? Whoop, okay. Ooh, 2 cards. 3 cards. Hold on. Queen of Wands. Fiery, dynamic. A woman who goes after what she wants. Very independent. Belongs to no man. That's an issue. Someone wants to build a foundation with someone who, all right, we have a male here, male energy that wants to build a foundation with female energy, but they can't get to, just can't do it. They just can't do it. 4 of Swords. The Rest card. I'm laying this relationship to rest for now. With the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands could be, they're moving into fiery energy. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with this, we have the Death card and the Fool card. Scorpio could be a part of this situation. So could Aries. Now, looking at that, the trust issue. Okay, somebody wants to build a home. Somebody is not home building material. That's where the trust issue comes from. You can't trust this person, the person that you want, to give you a strong, solid foundation that you want in a relationship. Okay. Why is it a trust issue? You already know this. That's just me. I don't understand that. Passion. Let's look at passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Why is that a trust issue, Aries? You already know you can't trust them. Somebody's trying to make a hoe out of a housewife. That's not working. You know that. Well, maybe that's the question. How can I make this hoe into a housewife or a husband? That may not be a wise move. That's why you need to rest and meditate on this thing. You had a rough year last year, Aries. We don't want to continue this in 2020. Oh, look at this. Okay, so passion. And what oh, yeah. Okay. Reminiscing about the past. This is 6 of Cups. Oh, it's fun to reminisce about the past. But I'm going to tell you something. When you reminisce too long and too strong and too intensely, or too often, you end up bringing the past into your present. And that's probably why you're stuck. Here's the Hangman. Here's the Hangman. You're stuck on a situation that you know is not real. Or not, that has no future. You're just stuck on it. You're upside down about it. But you're beginning to see things from a different angle. Like from hanging upside down. Looking up. Wow, Aries. This was your wish person. Wish card, 9 of Cups. Okay, let me tell you this. Personally, I believe that fantasies and fantasy people need to stay in your head and not in your real life. Why? Because they're fantasies. So this is a person you really wanted. Good gosh, I reckon. You got into a 3-way situation or you were pulled into a 3-way situation. This is 3 of Cups. You guys had a hell of a lot of fun. It was, going this place, going that, meeting these people, meeting that people, gangs all here. Every time they saw you, people just knew you were a couple. However, you were having great fun. But now, evaluation time comes, and you see the lover sitting up. This is a Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. You know what that means? Lies, sneaking around. And I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at her. And somebody was doing sneaking around to the point that when they finally got home, they couldn't even perform sexually. So that is a major disappointment with that. And what is this card again? Passion? Yep, passion gone. Passion gone. The sex is not even right anymore. It's not good anymore. You can't even have sex. And right next to that, it says it's well worth waiting for. I don't know what's left waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. Somebody got caught up again in a three-way situation. Okay. And now one of the three is not even having sex with you. Are these cards upside down? I don't know why I keep picking them up upside down. Well worth waiting for. Here's the double card. That means delay. That means delay. You cannot put anything into this relationship because all the energy went into that relationship. Okay? That's what that's about. So you're going to have to wait. You might have some of you, I heard 2 years. Jeez. So I've heard 2 years. 2 years. And I'm going to tell you something. Let me show you. Damn, Aries. Let me show you how it's affecting your money. Okay? I'll start with the trust card. The one you wanted to build with, Spirit is saying take a divinely guided chance, but let me read this to you. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you must make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. That is in not just love, because you're dealing with someone you cannot trust, and that also deals with your money-making opportunities. Because the two are in alignment here. Continued involvement with people you can't trust is going to block and delay your money making. It's gonna cancel your money out. Okay? It's going to cancel your money out. Because you have the energy of distrust all around you. It's not just for one person. You're going to end up distrusting the right person and blow everything to hell. Okay. Same thing with the passion. You can't have sex because you're over, you're spent. You have nothing left. There's nothing left for your partner. This card talks about what? Clearing out your debts. Someone asked me, how does one, what does that mean? Okay, we're going to get into it energetically. I understand what you're asking me. Because the energy from your original relationship was taken and spent on another relationship, now you've got a debt to pay. Oh yeah, that's a major debt because this other person put a lot of energy in that commitment that you had. And you took that energy and instead of reciprocating with it, you took it out and spent it somewhere else. So that leaves behind a karmic debt, an energetic debt. And that debt must be cleared out and cleared up before you ever will be able to function in this primary relationship again. And I mean physically, emotionally, and financially. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. Let me say that again. Your own self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and free just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and to avoid future ones as well. So right now, baby, not are you financially, or some of you, you're emotionally bankrupt. And if you aren't financially bankrupt, you're on your way. See, that's why these third-party situations are so dangerous. Everybody says, oh, third party, he, that's cute, ha, 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 I'm going to have some fun. But baby, when the fun is over and the bank accounts are checked and the love accounts are checked at home, you've been cleaned out. Now, what is this last card for? This is for you to get yourself back together. And it talks about organizing yourself for success. So, not only does that mean choices have to be made, what no longer serves you you have to declutter, boo. You have to declutter. You have to declutter emotionally. You have to declutter, well, financially, yeah. And declutter, declutter physically too, because you're going to have to probably do a spiritual bath or do some type of ritual until you get all those foreign energies out of you. Yeah, because they're attachments. Whenever you have sex with somebody else, whenever somebody touches your hand, their spirit or their energy is on you. So if you're having sex with them, then that energy of their spirit is embedded on you or within you. Whichever way it goes, this goes for women too. Wow. No, and you can't wash that off with soap. It stays. And the more often you have sex with them, the stronger. It's like building a momentum. I'll tell you, really, I'm getting ready to go off on a tangent. Let me tell you this. In a three-way situation, I was in one once. I was out of that relationship the next day, and this is why. And I've seen the same thing since. Now, when he came home, the first thing this man did, we were in union. Now, we're talking about a man who never went in the kitchen and never cooked. And to show you how embedded he was, or the other woman's energy was so embedded in him, he came home and rearranged my kitchen cabinets. He took the spices away from the stove and put them where the dishwasher was. He didn't know what he was doing. It was the spirit of that other person. Okay? It was the spirit of that other person. That was one relationship. In another relationship, as soon as the fellow walked through the door, I had to back up. He had his aura, and we'd been together for years. His aura, I was moving in to give him a hug, and I was like 5 feet away from him. And I had to stop in my tracks because his aura felt like needles pinpricking me. It wasn't like that the week before or the last time I'd seen him. But the woman he was with, her energy, her spirit was on him, in his aura, and attacking me. So that's what I'm talking about when I say you got to declutter and get all that mess out of you. And the only way you can get it out of you, I mean, it can take anywhere from 2 months to 6 months to get that off you. And that's if you have zero contact with the person. If you go back even with a hello or a text, it starts right back up again. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, your finances will help you know and plan for your next action steps. And one of the first things you must do to organize yourself for your success is to declutter. And on that note, it's time for the Moonology deck. Let's see what the Moonology deck has to say. Aries, keep in mind these readings are general readings. They may not hit everyone, but they're bits and pieces that may be helpful towards you. If this reading totally missed you, I would suggest that you check your moon, your ascendant, and your Venus, especially the Venus, especially if you're a woman, for the love section. If you're a man, check Mars, whatever your Mars is. You must have a natal chart to do this. But still, some of this is going to be familiar. Okay, so let's get a card from the Moonology deck, Aries, and see what this is about. See what they have to, what advice they can offer, what message is for Aries. Okay. Okay. Whew. Aries, South Node. That's when that has something to do with your moon. So it's all about your emotions. And the card says, don't let your past hold you back. And on that note, I'm wrapping it up. This is Grand Madam Aries. You have a wonderful day. Wishing you much love.